y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I wanted to share with you guys my winter wardrobe favorites. So kind of the staples that I gravitate towards in the winter going into early spring. And I do have to preface this though by saying Houston does winter in a very different way than I think a lot of other regions or areas of our country. It is actually very hot outside right now. It's raining, very hot and very humid. So pretty much everything that I'm going to show you would be nothing that I would wear today. I would probably wear this shirt out all day long just because it's sleeveless and it's muggy and some rain boots, and that's kind of my outfit for this winter. But there are some pieces that I get around to wearing every now and then. We'll have like a cold front that'll last a couple of hours. So I enjoy these pieces, and I think that for most people in the rest of the country they work very, very well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to start with are my shirts, my blouses, my tops, and I'll start with casual wear. So the first one is this blue plaid Merona shirt from Target, and I get the size small. It has washed very, very well. It has not pilled or anything, and I love the blue-green combination. I didn't realize I liked blue-green as much as I do now that I have it and I've worn it. I really do enjoy that color combination. So the plaid for sure. This would be too hot today, and most days in Houston, even with the sleeves rolled up, the flannel just gets too muggy, but it's nice nonetheless. So definitely the green. The other one is a red and blue plaid, and this is from Forever 21, and it's just a blue, like a navy blue and a red, and it's just fun to pop on, you know, on top of blue jeans or a pair of leggings or anything, and kind of just gallivant around town wearing that. So definitely that. I also like these paired with Adidas and like a pair of blue jeans. I think they look really, really nice. So those two. Then moving on to my dressier blouses. One of the ones that I wear the most, this one is about 3 years old. Unfortunately, it's old, but you can find these tunics anywhere, and I think they're very versatile. This one is long enough to be worn. It's just a black tunic. It's long enough to be worn with a pair of leggings. It covers my butt and the front part of my crotch, which I think is important when you're wearing leggings, unless you're working out, of course. But it has these buttons that go down to my belly, and it's got kind of a military finish to it, and you can roll the sleeves up. And it's a sheen. This is from Massimo. This is a small. And like I said, it's a couple years old, but you can find these easily at Nordstrom or other places. I like that this blouse has a sheen, so it's not flat, and I can add it to like leggings or anything for more texture. It just kind of dresses up a basic pair of bottoms. Okay. Next would be my Express Portofino blouses. I love these things year round. What I'm wearing right now, sleeveless, is an Express Portofino sleeveless one. But these two have been my favorite coming into the winter. The first is a leopard print one. I just find this so easy to wear. You can wear it with black, with browns, with camels. I like to wear it with red, like pops of red against it. A red pencil skirt I think is really pretty, and I'll show you that in a little while. But I just like the pattern and, you know, the versatility of it. And then the button down, you can roll the sleeves up as well. The other one is the dressier Portofino shirt, and this is the slim fit, and it is a satin fabric in that burgundy shade. And these, just like I said, you can wear these dressed up with blue jeans, you can wear them with pencil skirts tucked in, just a pair of slacks. You can wear them in so many different ways, casually, you know, easily done, dressy or casual. So I like them in a number of different ways. I buy the smalls in the Portofino shirts. I could do the extra small if my chest was not as large as it is. And I will probably be back into an extra small by the end of the year, because you guys know I have a daughter who's gonna be 2. She's kind of weaning off of breastfeeding, so hopefully, you know, my chest will shrink to that size. But for now, I buy the smalls to accommodate for chest area. So definitely those two. This one, which I have absolutely been loving since the fall, and it's just kind of carried me into winter. And this you could easily wear here in Houston with a cardigan at night, and it's perfect. It's not too, you know, cold that you can't wear sleeveless shirts here. So this one, it's from Express as well. It's the it's not the Portofino, it's a reversible tank. And this side is a kind of rust shade, and then the opposite side is a true burgundy color. There you have it. And I love that. I like the versatility of a 2-in-1, much like the Barcelona camis, which you will see me wear spring through every season here with layers. I just think that they're great. So love this blouse as well. And then of course a simple white tank. Now this one I love. It's from Nordstrom. I bought it about 2 years ago. It is super long, so you can wear it with leggings, and once again your butt and your crotch are covered, or you could easily wear it with blue jeans. Even with shorts in the summer it's great, but just a basic white flowy tank. This one has a v-neck or a v-back and a kind of a round neck. Now I will tell you, this one this weekend met its kind of end. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like either oil of some sort or grease. It's very confusing to me because I really don't know, but my husband and we have a home that we are currently remodeling, and we were there and I was wearing this. So I know I picked this up at the construction site, which is just sad. So this one is definitely, I'm looking for a replacement for it, but it's one of my staple pieces and I absolutely love it, and I'm gonna hate parting with it, but I've bleached it. I've done everything I can think of and that does not come out. So that is that. Oh, and lastly, a basic t-shirt. Lastly, a basic t-shirt to me is a staple. This is just a basic black long sleeve t-shirt. It's got a crew neck. And I love this for casual looks with blue jeans or with tights like leggings or my jogging pants or anything like that. Just for running errands or just, you know, basic clothing throughout the week. So I love this. This one is a Massimo medium. I like to buy the medium in t-shirts because I feel like they do shrink, and you also need like a little bit to cover, you know, your butt when you bend over and stuff like that, and I feel like the mediums give you ample space for that. And I also like sleeves that are a little longer so I can play with them in my palm when I'm wearing them. So there you have it. So next up would be my pants, or the slacks that I wear with these blouses that I showed you, or these shirts. The first one would be my Nike tights, and of course they are inside out because that's how I folded them. So let me re-fold them so that you can see them. Okay, these are Nike Pro tights. There they are, Nike Pro. They are just black workout tights. They have a white check and they are the full length ones. They are not capri, in other words. These are way too long on me. They could easily have been this long with this remaining fabric lost. But the way that I wear these I do not wear to work out. I wear the capri length to work out. These are strictly my running errands kind of mom leggings. So when I want the legging look with a pair of boots, like my rain boots, I wear these. And so they've become my kind of go-to weekend legging. They also say dry fit on the hip. But really comfortable. I buy a size small in Nike tights. Are these small? Yes, small, it's an S, in Nike tights. And so these, like I said, are just a staple piece right now in the winter and the fall, just because they're so versatile. But I don't wear them to work out. Those are reserved just for going out, running errands, stuff like that on the weekends. I have separate ones that I do work out in. I feel like they get worn more if I do that. So the other pair that I have is a pair from American Apparel. It's American Apparel. These are also small, and these are kind of a shimmery, not a shimmery, they're not glossy, they're just like a sheen. It has a sheen to it. It's just a shine kind of legging, but they're not matte and they're not super duper shiny. They are just, I don't know how to explain it. They're shinier than most matte legging. And I like that just for texture and variety. You could wear this with a tunic and a blazer and a pair of heels and look very dressed up and put together. So I love that. Just leggings that have a little bit of a different texture, not necessarily leather, but not so matte, flat black. Okay, next would be my absolute favorite pants this season, and these are joggers, just a pair of simple joggers. These are like a dark heather gray pair of joggers from Target. This is a size extra small in the Massimo brand, and they have kind of a thicker waist. They do have pockets and then the slim leg, and then it cups like at the bottom. And these have just become such great everyday pants with that black t-shirt or a white t-shirt or striped shirt and my denim jacket, or just an anorak on top. I absolutely love. If you wanted to dress them up, you could do that very, very easily with like that white tank I showed you and a blazer and a pair of black heels. Super, super easy to dress up. So I love those. Next, I'm going to share 2 pairs of blue jeans with you guys. The first pair is a boyfriend jean. These are from The Gap. They are the 1969 Sexy Boyfriend, and I have the size 26 because I like them to be very, very loose and baggy, and they are just your typical boyfriend jean. Very kind of oversized and just large. Love these with Adidas tennis shoes. I say Adidas because I'm going to show those in a little bit, but I love them with that, flats with high heels, dressed up with a blazer. I dress everything up with a blazer and high heels. That's like my instant outfit. So I could put anything on, and I feel like if I throw a blazer and a pair of high heels on, I'm dressed up. So love those. And my next pair are a pair of Old Navy Rock Stars. These are what wash is this? Usually it says the wash on the label, and this one doesn't say that. These are the high-rise version of the Rock Stars, and I like that because they're very high on your waist, so you could tuck shirts in and wear a belt, and it looks really, really nice with a pair of loafers. Or you could just, you know, let your shirts be untucked and have kind of a less put together, more casual look. I can't figure out what wash this is, but I will put it down below in the information box. And I will list everything that I have shown you down below, and if I can't find the exact item, I will definitely put a link to something similar to it so that you guys have access to all those things. But these have a rip in both knee, and then the bottom is just tapered to your leg. I buy the petite size in the Old Navy Rock Stars, which you have to order online. You cannot find the petite sizes in store. If you do, more than likely it was a return and it wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. So I always order my Rock Stars online now, and I buy the petite size 2. To me, for my body, they are perfect. The length is always perfect, and the sizing and everything is always just perfect. The original, like regular Rock Stars that I get in store, even, you know, a size 2, a size 4, they bag a lot and they sag, and I'm constantly having to pull them up throughout the day, and these don't do that if I buy the petite. I just feel like they're sized better for, I guess, a more petite frame. I don't consider myself that petite, but I guess I would be. Okay, and then lastly, a pair of corduroys. These are really, really thick for Houston right now. They would not be comfortable to wear just because of the thickness, but on really cold days I can get away with it, and I absolutely love them. But it's just a pair of burgundy colored corduroys. These are from Old Navy. They are also the Rockstar pant, and these are the mid-rise, and these are a size 2 petite as well. So there you have it, and I love, love, love these on cooler days. I think they're really fun. Next up would be 2 dresses and a pencil skirt, because I have to have other options, not just pants to choose from for different events. The first is a red pencil skirt. This is from Express, and it's just your basic pencil skirt with the slit in the back. I like these pencil skirts to be very tailored, so very nipped in at the waist, and I like them to hit right above my knee. Any longer or any shorter just makes me look shorter and squashier, if you understand what that means. It just makes me look stumpier if it's too long, and if it's too short, it just has the opposite effect too. So I have to be very picky as to where a pencil skirt lands on my body. And just, I think as long as you're aware of fit and where it fits you, you can get away with pencil skirts from any brand. I mean, anywhere you buy it, as long as it fits you perfectly, it doesn't matter the designer or the price or anything like that, which is true for most of my clothes. As long as you know your body, I think you can find things in any price market to fit your needs. So this one is Express, and this is a size 2. And it just has the simple zipper in the back and a very, like I said, nipped in waist. And I love this with that leopard Portofino shirt that I showed you. I absolutely adore this tucked in with that, and a pair of tights for the winter, so like nude fishnets. I think it's beautiful with a pair of high heels, or just a pair of nude tights, pantyhose. So really, really nice. Love that. The 2 dresses that I have, the first is a gray kind of t-shirt dress. This is from the brand Leith from Nordstrom. This is a size small. It's just very casual. You could wear this easily with flats or tennis shoes, but you could also dress this up. I like to wear this with a pair of knee-high boots. You could dress it up with high heels or anything like that, and some really fancy jewelry. I think it looks nice. It's got kind of a ruched side right here, and then it has a crisscross, let me see if I can show you, bottom, so it's just kind of layered like that, and it's really snug and very form-fitting. The ruching is like right where my waist is, so it makes my waist look really small. And like I said, you could easily just put this on with a pair of sneakers or high heels for dressier effect. And lastly is this sweater dress, which I got at Forever 21, and of course it is inside out, because I store things inside out when I don't want them to accumulate dust or to get dirty in my closet, or hairs from like scarves and stuff that transfer. So I will hang things inside out until I wear them, just to keep them nice. This sweater dress is from Forever 21. It is a size small, and it is just a black ribbed sweater dress, kind of a 3/4 length sleeve. It's got a mock turtleneck right here, a zipper that goes down the back, and then it is very, very long. This goes it goes way past my knees, but it works for me because it's so form-fitted that it doesn't squash me like a lot of other things that go past my knees. So really nice, and just that black ribbed fabric. So love that with a pair of high heels for. Those are my winter staples, my wardrobe favorites, the items that I like to mix and match on a daily basis to get dressed in the chillier months here in Houston, Texas. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will talk to you later. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. I absolutely love your engagement and just being able to provide better content for you guys with this kind of new setup that I have, so I'm loving that. My E, it's not mine, it's Eva's. I know, right? She's gonna be like, you took my E. I did, I took it out of her bedroom. It's been next to her bed. But it's crazy. It's kind of cool having a daughter with the same initial as me, and kind of not so cool because she thinks everything that I have that has an E on it belongs to her. So I've got jewelry, I have earrings and everything that have the initial E, and she's like, that's mine. And I'm like, nope, I was E way before you were. But now, instead of stealing my things, I am stealing her things. But it's pretty, it's a rose gold sparkle E. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Okay, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.